Welcome to the League of Melanated Gentlemen podcast. I am Spenser, and I'm happy to be here. I'm one of your hosts on this podcast that we do, and today I am joined by the other two members of the League of Melanated Gentlemen who have come here today to give you a 1v1, a head-to-head, a song for song. A winner will be determined, and I'm glad you're here for it.
Yes, sir. This is Brandon.
And of course, I'm the king of the South. No, I'm just kidding. This is Jordan.
Oh, but wait. Today we are joined by not one but two guests. Joining us again, you've heard his voice, you've heard his name. Larry is here.
Yeah, what up, what up, what up?
Larry, of all episodes, this is the one you
Bro,
start.
this was literally the one you literally could have did it, but it's cool.
This is the one you open with bars.
Yeah.
I usually have some time to prep or anything. I've been studying.
No, I sound like you got a ghostwriter to me.
Yeah.
Oh, an accusation.
Yeah, you sound like a ghostwriter to me.
Wow,
That's crazy.
I'm the ghostwriter. I write I ain't no little Wayne. I write it.
Oh man, you ain't Wayne, huh?
Yeah,
Damn.
I ain't Wayne. I write them.
Okay. Wayne out here crying somewhere.
There's a lot of shots being thrown in the
A
house.
lot.
Already.
Whoa, I don't know what shots being thrown. Wayne gets it off his head. I'm saying I can't do that. I write. Ain't no shot being thrown.
Okay.
Y'all ain't no real Wayne fans because you would have known that.
Yeah, Lil Wayne doesn't even remember the shit he'll be like, who said that?
Yeah, no.
They good.
Like, he'll just get on some syrup and go.
Yeah. If I would have said Drake, that'd have been a different story.
We're not here to talk
All
about
right.
Lil Wayne, though.
Yeah.
Also joining us for the very first time, we have Nate with us. Nate, what's going on?
What's happening, people? What's happening? Glad to be
Nate
here.
Nate has definitely contributed to the podcast in a behind the scenes role. There have been a lot of music episodes that have happened, and Nate has contributed to, song selection, narrowing down. And it's interesting because Nate, how old are you?
24.
Baby.
Nate's
Soon to be 25.
Yeah, Nate is a young man, and his music catalog is surprisingly vast.
3 times my age.
But cool. So, Nate, since you've never been here, since the people don't know you, can you tell us just a little bit about what you like or what you're interested in, what Nate does, just any of that, anything you want the people to know?
Oh man, so anything I'm interested in, Spence, primarily anything melanated. But also, music obviously is why I'm here. I'm a hooper. So I'm on that court. I'll be on there with B Will.
Yeah. He'd be out there.
Jordan.
He'd be out there.
And then, we'll be out there doing our thing from time to time. But hey, I like to try things. If the vibe's right, I'm right.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. Now,
Pretty simple, straight to the point.
Now, of course, this is an episode where you're gonna hear some music. You're gonna hear some opinions. That's really what you're here for, is the opinions. But before we get into that, we must first tell you a few things where you can talk to us, contact us, interact with us, and let us know how you feel and what you think about the things we're going to discuss. And Jordan has got that for you.
Yeah, we're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. We are all at the League of Melanated Gentlemen podcast. That is where you can follow us, share, all that good stuff. And you can even Google us if you don't know how to use any of those other things. I'm sure you know how to Google stuff. But yeah, that is where we're at. And then don't forget to rate and review us on any of the streaming services that you use, whether it's Apple or Spotify or any other one that's out there. That's that. Schedule updates. Of course, on Mondays, we have the main podcast feed drops. So hopefully listen to it on day one. If not, that's fine. There's always other ones you can go back and listen to. On Tuesdays, we have LMG Presents Marvel Multiverse RPG. That is the role-playing game based in the Marvel universe that we played through an adventure. And we're currently in Hell's Kitchen, and we're dealing with a bunch of different Hydra-esque military group. I'll say. So be sure and check that one out. On Wednesdays, we have Wrestling with Worldwide Willis. That is Brandon's wrestling podcast. Brandon, what's going on? What's going on in the world?
Shit, you already
I
know.
mean, yeah, you already know.
You
Better
already
tap in. Yeah. We got Bad Blood. When this comes out, we will be coming from Bad Blood, so we'll see what's going on, all the craziness from Atlanta. But yeah, it's jumping right now.
Now, is that WWE, AEW, WWF?
Oh, it's WWE. That's
Okay.
all yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then of course we have DC Animation with Spenser and Friends. That is Spenser's DC review podcast where he goes through the entire catalog of the DC animated universe. Spenser, what is the movie people should be checking out now?
We will be reviewing Batman and Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero this week.
Hey, them DC movie, them things is dropping. I just recently saw they just announced another one coming out. So, and they not slowing up no time soon.
Yeah.
I heard DC movie. What DC movie?
I think it was Robin.
Robin and Nightwing. No, Robin and
I think
Red Hood.
Right.
It's one of the Robins.
Are we talking about animated?
Yeah, another animated movie. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry, people. I'll talk about it eventually.
Yeah. You'll get there.
We gotta get there. Yeah.
You'll get there.
We have a lot to comb through. And so in today's episode, we will be discussing Ludacris and T.I., two Southern rappers from our youth.
Some are our youth. Some of us are a little bit younger than
Luda.
I mean,
all right.
He was alive, so
I mean, barely probably.
It's his youth, and none of us were old enough to we should not have been listening to it at the time.
But we was.
Shouldn't.
You were 1999, baby, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So he was born whenever Luda probably released Incognito. Yeah.
Yeah.
99, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But, again, we're
young perspective.
Yeah, we're going to see what happens. Now, how a head-to-head music episode works is we went through the arduous process of selecting 7 songs from each artist, and we are going to pit the songs 1v1. The songs have been randomly matched up, and we will do a vote to see which song we like better, and whichever rapper comes out with the most wins by the end of it will be crowned the winner of this episode. Now, we, Brandon, Jordan, and myself, selected the songs through a, majority rule selection process. Everyone in the room has opinions about songs that were and were not selected. And so we will discuss that at the end because I don't want to spoil the songs that did get selected. So we are going to go through the matchups, and after we have talked about all of the songs that were in fact a part of this episode, we will then talk about the songs that we think should have made it, and we will talk about, potentially the results of the episode based on what could have happened. So,
wait, quick question. So for everybody else, do you guys have any criteria you're looking for here? Like for me, I'm always first going on lyrics. I'm going on, if you telling me a good story, I'm going on the beat, of course. And then also I'm just going on what I felt during that time the song came out and listening to it again. Y'all have any other criteria y'all looking for?
Yeah, like you said, lyrics, the production,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how much fun I have, or is it getting into my emotions? Did it make me feel? Did it get me feel? I love a good song. It makes me feel like, yeah.
I need that song that it's either gonna be a uncontrollable vibe, like it's an uncontrollable head nod, that it come on in the background. You can't help but react to it. But if you don't have that, you got to be telling me something. You got to be saying something real.
Yeah.
Let me rock with it that way.
All right.
Okay. The songs, again, they were randomly matched up. And so if you're like, why is that song up against that song? It's because that's what the numbers decided.
Yeah, I can already tell you this.
It's probably messed up.
I have a feeling.
Yeah, there may be some bad matchups, but that's the nature of the game. Like,
We needed a new generator.
I can't wait until we're done with this shit.
anyway, so I guess we can just get started. Our first matchup is Pimpin' All Over the World, Ludacris.
With your traffic jam, booty heads, pausing so fast. Hey, I wouldn't trade you for the world, I swear it. I like your hair in every style that you wear it. And how the colors coordinate with your clothes. From your manicured nails to your pedicured toes. Oh, yeah.
The fancy cars, the women and the caviar. You know who we are, 'cause we're pimping all over the world. The fancy cars, the women and the caviar.
Going up against Live in the Sky, T.I.
So when I die, I hope I live in the sky. All my folk who ain't survived made to live in the sky. Tell God I wanna fly, let me live in the sky. My cousin too ain't have to die right in front of his son and his wife. He lost his life struggling over a gun. Give a damn what he done. It's my motherfucking fault. And I love that nigga to death, no motherfucking joke. I can feel my eyes still in the Lord.
All right, Brandon, I'll start with you.
Ooh. All right. I've talked to Spenser about this. I didn't love our selection of Live in the Sky, but we'll talk about that later on. So I honestly going with a little bit of bias here. But I do think this is one of Luda's best songs he ever made. Like as far as like overall, like musically. So to me, like the feature was good, the beat was good, the lyrics were good enough. You know what I mean? It wasn't really talking about much, but it was good enough. And so I got to go Luda here.
Okay. Larry, what do you think?
I am surprised. This is a matchup that I wanted to happen. And yeah, because I was these two matching up, it makes good. And like you, Brandon, Live in the Sky was okay. Don't know how that kind of got picked, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
I'm going what Ludacris was talking about. You know, I wish you would have played the first part of the song because you know he talking about women. You know, hey, we love some bitches. You already know how it goes.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I got to go pimping all over the world, baby. All over the world, baby.
Okay, that's two for Ludacris. Jordan.
So I do like Live in the Sky. I feel like Live in the Sky is like I feel like it's a story well told. I mean, he's talking about, you know, losing a friend and kind of dealing with all the consequences of that. He's talking about like taking care of his daughter. I like the melody. Jamie Foxx, of course, on the kind of the background vocals and just kind of the main chorus. I think he did an amazing job. We talked about Jamie Foxx many times before. That boy can sing. I wish I wouldn't have had to go third. This is it's unfortunate. But let me talk about Pimping All Over the World. I mean, when that song came out, I don't know who didn't think they was pimping all over the world. It's like, bro, we wasn't doing nothing. But we all thought we was pimps. And I completely, when I listened to the song again, I completely forgot about the whole end with Cat Williams. Actually, want to hear a little bit more. Yeah, he's like, you know, if his hands is ashy, he put his hand down. Like I completely forgot about all that. I do agree with Brandon though. I feel like he ain't really talking about nothing in this song, which I actually feel like Luda kind of does it a lot in all his songs. These songs give me two different feelings, man, and I really want to go with Live in the Sky, but just remembering how Pimping All Over the World made me feel. Even when I listen to it now, I gotta give it to Pimping All Over the World.
Okay. Nate, a decision is made. Like it's a 3-0. So.
Yeah.
But would like to hear what you think.
And you know, I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think that, you know, I'm glad that it's 3-0 when it got to me, so that way it could be a clean sweep. Because I just, you know, I told you I'm a basketball junkie, so you know, when this is the matchup all over the world, live in the sky. Uh, live in the sky was one of those. I was going through the playlist, and it's kind of like in the current day NBA. Sometimes you get some teams in the playoffs that really shouldn't have been there. They just want to play the game. And this song
Talk to
should
him.
not have been in there at all.
Talk to him.
So, but as far as Luda goes on this one, again, just great song. Brandon, I'm sorry, I don't really know what you're talking about. I'm not really talking about nothing. For those that don't know, I'm a proud Newt. And so we big on the pimp culture out here, man. So I resonated with that song. I associated with that song. And yeah, bro, I'm going with Luda on this one, regardless on the vote. I would have been by myself.
Luda.
I'm glad it's a clean sweep. Luda.
Yeah, that's unanimous.
Yeah. Damn. Shit.
Let's hear what you think, Spencer.
Oh, I
Stand a chance.
I do like Live in the Sky. It's a song that I heard late. Like, I don't think I heard it when it came out. I think I heard it like when I was grown. And I was like, oh, okay, T.I. We're, talking about some very real things. A lot of loss that he has experienced. And I think the song handles that very well. And excellent delivery and all that. It's good storytelling, which not every rapper is able to do.
I agree.
It's very true.
But oh yeah.
Yeah. Bobby Valentino was killing on vocals too.
Yeah. Like this is what I think of when I think of Bobby Valentino. I don't think of any Bobby Valentino songs.
What?
That's interesting.
Slow down.
Because he was
Hey,
still Bobby Valentino
slow
right
down.
Yeah, I'm
No,
like, what?
I hear you. But like
Okay.
when I
Come
hear
on
Bobby
now.
V, this is the song that comes to
Nah.
mind first for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Talk
that's
about a fall off
probably
too.
that's
This is
probably
where he
because
was
it's a
introduced.
Ludacris song.
Yeah. This is where he was introduced right here.
So, that's unanimous. So, okay.
Can we? I guess we'll wait till after. We'll wait till after. My bad.
We will wait till after.
Good.
Brace yourself, Brandon.
So for the next matchup, we have for Ludacris, Blueberry Yum Yum.
Got a little bit of blueberry yum yum, and I never would have thought that it could taste this good. Thank God for the man who put it in my hood. It's got me singing melodies I never thought I would. I'm feeling sorry for the homies who be smoking wood. Chop, break it down for a player like Gig. I'm about to find me a woman and ski. I'ma keep smoking till I reach my peak.
Going up against for T.I., Bring 'Em Out.
Bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, yeah. Bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got a hit, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Raws don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, strippers getting naked before I sat down. Still...
Larry, I'm going to start with you for this one.
Okay. All right. My bad. I forgot to give you guys some little history on some of this stuff. So for the first two, Pimpin' All Over the World, that was 2004, while Live in the Sky was 2006. So we got Red Light District and then we got King. Okay, cool. Right here, we have Blueberry Yum Yum, which is 04 Red Light District again. And we have Bring 'Em Out, which is 2003 Urban Legend. I'm sorry, 2004 Urban Legend. So we got 2 04 songs going up against each other right now, okay? So, woo! Wow. Jordan, I purchased both of these CDs. Well,
Oh, I forgot to ask that.
yeah,
My bad.
yeah. I purchased both of these CDs. Great time. Bring 'Em Out is so fun, and Spencer might know this. Let's talk about Blueberry Yum Yum first. I have never been a weed smoker or anything like that. So to all the marijuana people out there, this song really hits. Cool. It was a good song. I didn't know, I never related to it on that stuff because I don't know nothing about that. I just enjoyed the beat. Now, Bring 'Em Out was so fun. Ricky Smiley had a YouTube video and he was dancing to the stuff, and it was called the Robert Bounce. At the end, at the end of Bring 'Em Out, me and my homies, Dominic, Kenzie, I did this at a school pep rally one time. We did the Robert Bounce to the end of Bring 'Em Out. So I got to go Bring 'Em Out just because of the pure funness of the song. But yeah, Bring 'Em Out for that one.
Okay.
Like it.
Okay. Jordan.
Yeah, before I go, I forgot to ask that. What was the first album you guys bought with your own money? Like money you made. What was the first album y'all bought?
Usher
Late
Confessions.
It needs to be my money. It
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
Be,
Gotta be.
It can't be me starting my collection.
No, gotta be you purchased with your own hard-earned money.
That's different. Yeah. First album I ever got was Late Registration. The first album I ever bought was Kid Cudi, the first one, Man on the Moon.
2009. Okay.
Yeah.
It was Usher Confessions, and I didn't buy a lot because my sister was a CD burning master. So
Yeah, we all had it. That's why I was like, you bought with your own money, because like we talking about burnt CDs, bro. It was crazy.
yeah, but I know like the first CD I spent money on, Usher Confessions.
So go ahead, Nate.
I'm well, Brandon and Jordan, they already called me the young kid on the block. So I mean, I'm gonna age myself again. It ain't gonna be nothing that y'all said because I ain't had McDonald's money for a long time. But
That boy had an MP3 player probably
hey,
already.
come on, man. Hey, but the first album that I bought, it will be Kendrick.
Golly.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Good Kid, Mad City.
What a
Yes,
good
sir.
album to buy for your first one.
Yeah, but geez, that was
absolutely yes.
that was way back there.
Good job. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
So it's not.
I know what
your criteria was, Jordan, but I got to go with this. I have to. It wasn't my money, but it's so impactful to me in my CD collection. It started it. Now, I told Mom, I said, "Hey, I want to start getting into music," and I was at football practice, so I couldn't necessarily go do this. But Confessions by Usher.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2004 whenever I got my own stuff like this. I have to make this one happen. And then Chicken and Beer, Ludacris. Those are my first two CDs that were not, my parents didn't do them, nothing like that.
Right.
It was my stuff. Mom just bought them because I could not go and do it myself. So yeah,
gotcha.
those are my first two at the same time right there. Yeah.
Gotcha. Mine was T.I. versus T.I.P. That album was the first one that I bought.
Boy, I was late to the game.
Well, that was when I get a job in 2006.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like 14 when I got my first job.
Okay.
So it was like that was my money. But before that, I'm sure it was something else. But let me get back to what we were talking about. For me, Blueberry Yum Yum. I grew up with my older cousin in my house. He's probably a good 10 years older than me, and he smoked a lot. And I didn't know anything about Blueberry Yum Yum. So when he had this album, he was playing it. That's when I found out what it was. So I was like, okay. And for years, honestly, until we did this episode, I thought the lyric was, "Thank God for the nigga that put it in my hood." But I just realized, like, he said, "Thank God to the man who put it in my hood." This whole time I thought he was saying, "Thank God to the nigga who put it in my hood."
That's still wild to say, but all right, go ahead.
Yeah, true. But yeah, man, Bring 'Em Out, it hits completely different. Like you hear it come on Swiss Beats, he gets crazy. He gets to jumping, like it brings that energy to you, and it just feels completely different. And TIP coming alive, it just makes you get up and want to move around. So I'm definitely going with Bring 'Em Out.
Okay. Nate?
Also, I think this might be the first time I heard Swiss Beats too. That might be the first time I heard Swiss Beats.
Oh, you were not a DMX.
Yeah, no.
What DMX record did he have?
What?
Most of them?
Part of Rough Riders. He was the producer for Rough Riders.
You definitely heard Swiss before, bro.
This must just not have known.
Yeah, this might have been a time like I really knew who he was in.
Because I know I've heard Swiss Beats before this, but like the time I actually like processed, oh, that's Swiss Beats was It's Me Bitches. Like, that's when I was like, oh, that's Swiss Beats. But I know I heard him before that. I just didn't know that it was him. But like Swiss Beats told me it was him.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Okay. Nate.
Yeah. So I started out the episode saying I'm a hooper. There's only really one song that I can vote on and live up to that title, man. Nothing against Luda and Blueberry Yum Yum. Solid song. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When Spence sent me this list, this was probably the first time that I heard this song. Not even gonna cap. It was cool. I definitely felt I don't really know how it compared to the other songs that was given for Luda for me in this list. But anybody that has watched basketball from the early 2000s and even today, Bring Them Out, that get you ready for the game right there.
Yeah, it was a warm-up song.
Like,
heavy.
Yeah, like
That's for sure. Yeah.
I'm ready for the tip-off after that song. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I'm ready to drop 30. Come on now.
It's the people going.
It does. So I remember myself as a kid hearing that, and I'm acting like I'm Chris Paul out here, like ready for the game. So no, I gotta go Bring Them Out.
Okay. It's looking pretty unanimous again, because I too will be going with Bring 'Em Out here. I do like Blueberry Yum Yum. I have Blueberry Yum Yum arranged for my string quartet, and we play it every 420. But Bring 'Em Out, yeah, that's that's one of those, like, that's yeah, that one's too much. Especially for Blueberry Yum Yum. Like, there could have been, a better matchup for it, but in this case, yeah, Bring 'Em Out won effortlessly, in my opinion.
Yeah. Another thing too that I didn't realize for a long time. So in the beginning, when he says bring them out," it's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. But he says barrel. For a long time, I thought he was saying bat rail. It was like, I remember being younger. So it's hard to yell with the bat rail in your mouth. Is before you start really like hearing the lyric.
It's easy to hear stuff wrong, and the way he said it, I see how you got there. And you probably didn't know what a barrel referred to.
Right. No, I definitely did. But
because we shouldn't have been listening to this.
You're from Tulsa, bro. You know what a barrel is.
we born with it. But yeah, I was like, for a long time, I didn't even think about it. I was like, bat rail. I was like, man, I was just talking about like a bat rail or something. I was like, I don't know. Everybody know what a bat rail is, clearly. But yeah, I remember being
ain't nobody else confused, so I'm not confused.
I'm gonna act like I'm not confused.
Jordan, Party Up in here was your first time probably hearing Swiss Beats.
Party Up. Which song is that one? Which one is Party Up?
Dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah. Woo, y'all gonna make
yeah.
Okay, that's right. But he didn't tell me it was Swiss Beats.
What do you? Yes, he did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
Bro, Swiss Beats been Swiss Beats since the 90s.
I mean, if
most of his beats sound the same too.
Yeah, but you got to think about this. You young. If I didn't hear you was Swiss Beats. If you didn't say your name, it's like a villain.
I'm pretty, and we got the edited version on the radio and stuff. You were being a Tulsa boy. He did.
I'm just saying, if it wasn't a villain, tell you who he is in Swiss Beats. If you don't tell me who it is, I don't know Swiss Beats.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. You just didn't know. But yeah,
probably. Yeah, I don't remember, but again, like, I was aware of Swiss Beats on It's Me Bitches, but I knew he was doing stuff long before that.
It's Me Bitches.
Yeah. Brandon, I think I know where you're going, but we would like to hear your opinion.
Yeah, this is easy. This is easy work. To me, bring them out. First of all, for a Southern, I don't think we talked about it, but for a Southern rapper to get a Jay-Z sample, that just wasn't happening at the time. Jay-Z was cooking. What was it, 2004 we said?
Yeah.
Jay-Z was still cooking. Like, he didn't hand out samples like this. So the fact that he had a Jay-Z hook, and then the Swiss Beats, and then just the way he was rap flowing on it, everything. The video was fire. Like, yeah. Like, this was easy work. This was honestly, I don't know if Blueberry Yum Yum's the weakest song for Luda on this, but it's one of the weakest to me. So it was just tough matchup.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
For the next one, playing for T.I., we have Top Back by T.I.
top. Hey, holler if you like your kitten wood high. And your top left back if your rims sit high. And your windows pitch black. I'm the man in my city, ain't nobody fucking with me. You can ask the real niggas and all the bad bitches. I'm a known drug dealer. I always had 50s, and the thugs and the killers was all in class with me. The senses so 26s, watching some television. Shouty, I'm never slipping.
Up against Splash Waterfalls for Ludacris.
I'm about to throw some game. They both one and the same. Cupid's the one to blame. I'm about to shed some light, cause each and every night you gotta do it right. What? They want it nice and slow. Kiss them from head to toe. Relax and let it go. Say it. They want it now and fast. Grabbing and smacking ass. You gotta make it last. What? Together holding hands. You out there spending grand.
Now, before we talk about this, I like to think that I'm relatively transparent on this podcast. And we have been having just dumbass technical issues that hopefully you all will not hear about. We're going to cut this thing up real nice. And so it's going to sound nice and good and crispy. But we've been running into just random ass problems. And technology's dumb. I hate Skynet. It's bullshit.
Bro, it's literally been 3 years of us doing this. And we still can't
yeah. We've been recording for like 30 hours, it feels like, just to give y'all this, exclusive free content.
That's hilarious.
Because we're not going to be monetized because this episode got songs in it. So even if we were making money, it wouldn't fucking matter. So just know, audience, we're doing this because we love you.
Right.
And, Nate, I'm sorry. It's usually smoother than this.
That's what I said. You out here embarrassing us.
We've had technical issues before. And again, y'all don't know about it because of the power of editing. And hopefully you don't know about any of this. But it's been ongoing.
Yeah, just know if I leave it all in, it's going to sound great.
It's going to be stupid. Do not leave it all in. This is not a leave it all in situation.
Yeah, maybe I'll see what it looks like. Maybe I'll put it at the end, like after the credits, like the end credits scene.
Little blooper moment.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Stupid. Anyway, Jordan, top bag, Splash Waterfalls. What do you think?
So I've already said the world don't know, but I've already said I'm going with top back. I think this is one of T.I.'s like probably top 5 songs. I love this song so much. This was probably like one of the first songs where I could repeat like lyric for lyric, every single lyric. This was probably like one of my first songs like I remember being able to do. But not only this, I think there's a superior version to this song.
Absolutely.
Which is Top Back Remix with Young Jeezy, Young Dro, 2 other people. I can't remember the other 2 people. That is the more superior version, but this one is really good too. Larry, you agree too?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll talk about it.
I think it was BG, matter of fact.
BG.
Yeah, it was Big Country. Yeah. Also, to full disclosure too, I've been a T.I. fan. T.I. was one of my he is one of my favorite all-time rappers. So I am a little biased, but also Splash Waterfall. I love everything about this song as well. I love the whole meaning behind the song. I love the lyrics behind the songs. Like this is a song that I get behind, and I would if Splash Waterfall was probably up against couple different songs on this list, it would definitely win. But in my opinion, Top Back is, it's unmatched right now. So I got to give it the Top Back.
Okay. Larry, I'm sure we know how you feel, but let's talk about it.
I haven't heard Top Back in so long because I don't listen to Top Back. Once the remix was released, that's the only Top Back there is now. Just like nobody listens to Wipe Me Down, you listen to Wipe Me Down.
I was literally about to say that. Yeah,
don't listen. Yes, that's on that level. You don't do it. So when I hear it, I need to hear, you already know what that shit is, nigga. Remix, nigga.
Yeah.
You need to hear that. So, but no, top back is it's been clean sweeps. It's about to be another clean sweep right here. I just know it is because Splash Waterfalls is a cool song, but I mean, I guess I was so young that the only thing about Splash Waterfalls that got me was I'm a kid, so she's saying "fuck me," and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's sexy. What's that talking about? I mean, other than that, it's goodbye. All right, we could have picked something else, but yeah.
And this is 2003, Chicken and Beer versus 2006 King album.
Yeah. Which doing research, both of them, they get extensively better with the albums that they release. They really do.
Yeah, that's true.
And when 06 came through with both, because they had 06 and then they had 08 as well for both of them releasing something. And you can tell, like, oh, y'all going in. Yeah. Top back win right here. Go ahead.
Quick question. I remember being younger, finding out that the real name of the album is King Period, but everybody just calls it King.
What do you mean King Period?
If you look at the actual album, you see King and you see the period. So I think technically it's called King Period.
No, it's not.
But we call it King.
So King is.
I swear I found
King
that
is
out.
the full sentence. Okay,
it's King. No,
I swear.
So are you telling me? Are you trying to tell me that No,
I'm not calling him. I'm not calling him T.I.
If I need, then I need to type King Period. That's
you got to put the period. You got to put the period in there. That's what you look at the album cover. You're gonna see that period right there.
It's just out of all the stuff. I was a big iTunes guy back in the day, editing and all that shit. My stuff is crisp. It's just King.
I swear, found out. Okay, I used to be just like y'all, but it's cool.
Yeah, all right.
He's elevated now. He's more sophisticated.
Top Back might be my favorite T.I. song. I don't know, but like, it's either one or two, and I don't care for Splash Waterfalls. Like, it's on the lower end of Ludacris songs for me, and so this was very easy for me. Like, when I saw this matchup, I was like, "Ooh, yikes! That's not a matchup. That's a trouncing for me." So, yeah. T.I. is going to have to take the round. But, Brandon, I would like to hear what you have to say about it.
I like Splash Waterfalls. I think it's one of Luda's best, most of his music about women, really. And so I think this is one of his best in that lane. Like the Tone, like, kind of influencing that song, all that is fire. But yeah, Top Back is just, come on, man. And the thing about T.I. is, like, I feel like with Luda, I don't know where Luda, like, if I listen to Luda, I don't know where he's from. I don't, you know what I mean? Whereas when I listen to T.I., I know exactly where he's at. He's in Atlanta rapping. It feels like when T.I.
He told you he the king of the South for a reason.
Okay, all right. Now we just here we go. Now y'all rearing your head out right now.
I'm just saying, when he raps, I'm like, okay, I know what type of story. Like, I know where it's coming from. Like, it sounds like he's from the South. The beats sound like he's from the South. All that. Whereas Luda could be from Chicago for all I know. The way he raps, no one would know. You wouldn't know. You have no clue.
Unless you were a Luda fan.
I always knew.
I mean, you knew. I knew that. Literally, I knew he was from Atlanta. I'm saying his cadence, all that, you can't tell. You don't know he's from the South.
Because I feel like the South, they had a slower cadence. But Luda is kind of a faster cadence.
And good thing for Luda, he sounds nothing like anybody from the South, which is a good thing. I'm just saying, like, you can't tell his, like, geographical influence in his music, really. So, yeah, to me, and it's not a bad thing again, but to me, Top Back, that felt like, oh, okay, I know where this is from. You know what I mean? It's elite stuff.
Also, I wanted to check out too, because I was looking at some of the songs. Top Back was actually on Def Jam Icon, because I know T.I. has a lot of songs that was on video games.
We don't even talk about that damn game. That trash.
Yeah, that one was bad. Yeah,
trash.
That one was bad. But I had to throw it out there.
Yeah, Fight for New York though.
Fight for New York.
That Fight for New York.
Icon and who told y'all to change it up? Just like Gears of War, Judge. Who the fuck told you? How do you go from you knew this was gold, and then you said, let's make it silver. Why would you do this? Why would you change the formula when you reach the peak?
Yeah,
That's funny.
Crazy.
Okay. Nate?
Yeah, Nate. I'm curious what Nate think. You know, he's a little bit younger than us. I like mess with the young folks.
Jordan.
24 is
Come
like
on,
the
bro.
new 16 to me. Like, bro, you're like a baby.
Oh man, Jordan. You know, I'm gonna just start counting the shots, man. Start counting the shots. You know, and it's crazy you said that, Jordan. I was gonna maybe it's a factor in this one. I ain't gonna lie to you now. Top back, it was bumping. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was rocking with it. And let's say if I was in the gym, I need to pump some weight. I'm gonna go with that. But you know, I like to say I'm an honorary Houstonian. You know, I got that influence of UGK, Pimp C.
Hey, there you go.
All that, you know what I'm saying? And so, Brandon, I don't know what you're talking about. Where it sounds like he's from Chicago. Because I don't see no Chicago in that.
Don't listen to him.
He just talking because
That's
low cadence
just
right
don't
there.
sound
Right
nothing
there.
like Houston.
That's low cadence on Splash Waterfall right there. I ain't gonna lie. That's what had me. And I love a good little southern rap with a hint of R&B in there. And so I was gonna have to choose Splash Waterfall. Sorry to mess up the first clean sweep, gentlemen. Whoa. But you know, I was just thinking to myself because I felt like this was for me, it was a fairly good matchup right here.
Yeah,
and
that's
what ultimately made my decision was I asked myself if I was driving. For some of y'all that don't know, I lived in LA for a period of time, and so if I was in LA and I was driving with my windows down, with my volume at max, I will have to. I'm a calm gentleman. I gotta listen to Splash Waterfall. So that would have been my vote. Well, hit my vote.
See, these teenagers these days, they different.
Teenager is crazy.
they different, man. I told you. You wasn't around for the top back era. That's what it was. Oh, wait, so Nate, have you listened to the more superior top back remix? Okay. All right.
Okay. So, for the next matchup, for Ludacris, we have Stand Up.
Just like that. Just like that. Just like that.
Hell yeah, DJ, bring that back.
How you ain't gon' fuck? Bitch, I'm me. I'm the goddamn reason you in VIP. CEO, you don't have to CID. I'm young, wild, and strapped like T.I. Blah! We ain't got nothing to worry about. Whoop ass. Let security carry them out. Watch out for the medallion. My diamonds are reckless. Feels like a midget is hanging from my...
Going up against ASAP for T.I.
I'm on the grind hustle, got the mind and the muscle, 50 carats in the crown just to shine on you suckers. Still told the Glock 40 for the haters and the busters. Fuck probation if a nigga try to play me, I'ma bust him. I don't need no security, reaching for my jewelry, get your niggas pop quick.
Nate, what do you think?
You know, I just think, first off, I'm gonna say I think it's incredibly messed up that this is the round that you have me go first.
This might be the toughest matchup so far, I would say.
Oh, it absolutely is.
You know, I'm glad I'm not the only one with this.
Yeah,
I was
this one,
really
this
hoping
one's
I was
tough.
going to have some time to think, but
I'm pretty sure this one, like, I don't see this one going unanimous.
Yeah, I this isn't as tough.
You know what? I'm gonna just do it. And you know, maybe this is creating some sort of bias on my end, but you know, I'm gonna stick with my guy Luda on this one. Like, I don't know, bro. And honestly, I really just flipped the coin in my head right there because I would bump both of them.
Yeah.
I would bump both of them equally and be just as fine either way. But I feel like personally, when I was listening through these songs, you know, sometimes you know a song and you don't know the name of it. And when I was listening to it, the Luda, that was the song where it was like, I didn't, let's see what song this is. Like, oh no, I've been on this song. Been on this song. So I gotta go with my roots on this one. Luda.
Okay. Okay. For me, this is a difficult choice, quite honestly, but I think that Stand Up is the song where I decided I was a Ludacris fan. Of course, he had other good songs and all that, but like this Stand Up is like I remember this is the music video where I was like, is he my favorite? I think, guys, I think I've made a decision. I think he's my favorite.
Yeah.
Like, this guy he knows what he's doing. I think he's got something here. I think he could really go the distance. I think this might be the guy. So yeah, it's gonna have to be Stand Up for me again. ASAP, great, loved it when it came out, but Stand Up hit me harder. Stand Up has a special place in my heart as being the song that like locked in Ludacris is like that's my guy.
I
like it.
I just found out Kanye helped write this song.
He did. Good job.
Larry, what do we think?
I'm sorry for the W's. I forgot a little piece of information in this list. By the time that in 2003, Chicken and Bear and Trap Music, T.I. and Ludacris had a beef. Okay. And the beef was that in one of Ludacris's videos, one of his former label mates, Infamous 20, was wearing a shirt that said Trap House. And T.I. and his team thought it said trap music, and yeah, they thought that they were dissing them and stuff like that. And it was a lot of beef. Like Ludacris's manager and T.I. at one of the BET shows, they got into it. They like actually exchanged blows and shit like that. So they had beef for a cool little minute.
They did
on Young Buck song. They said some shit or whatever, and they just weren't feeling it. And then T.I. even did a diss one time on You Ain't No remix, and he said that apology was for BET, not for DTP. And yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, they was about it.
There was a lot of beefs back then, though. We had the whole beef DVD and everything. There was a lot of beef.
Oh, yeah.
Because I only knew about the Ludacris Nelly beef.
No, they went for a little bit too. I remember it was like 07, 08. Still.
Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted you guys to know about that. But at both of these albums, once again, what Spenser said is I couldn't say it better. The Stand Up was really, I'll be damned. Stand Up is really the song that made me a fan because the video was so fun.
Oh, that video.
Ludacris is a fun rapper. Ludacris was a disc jockey in Atlanta. He was. Ludacris wasn't out here selling drugs and doing all this other shit or whatever. He was a disc jockey.
He's having a good time.
Yeah, he's had a great time. And like Spenser said, he found a formula and it worked and we loved it. And everything was just big and stuff.
Ludacris is borderline a comedian. Like,
all his videos was very,
like his music videos
are funny.
were doing like random sitcom shit. And they were like, it was great. It was what I needed.
It was great. Yeah. This is also back in the time when albums did skits and shit. What a great time. What the hell?
I used to miss skits.
Yeah, I guess skits were still funny. But
music videos too. I mean, I'm sure there's music videos days, but like back then, we tapped in on music videos all the time.
Catch them on Vivo and stuff. But ASAP was a cool song. That's not why I got the album. I definitely didn't get the album for ASAP. Got it for another song. But over Stand Up, I'm going Stand Up, y'all. That was my shit. It got a special place in my heart.
Okay, Brandon.
This is tough. Like you said, Stand Up is amazing. The beat is great. The video, as we talked about, lyrics are great. But I gotta go ASAP here. ASAP was just hitting on a different level. The guitar, all the vibes. like the full music was fire. Whereas the entertainment of Luda and his cadence and all that was fun. But like T.I. ASAP, like I just feel like it was a complete package. So I got to go ASAP.
That guitar riff at the end was nice.
Yeah.
Jordan, what do we think?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Also, I didn't at this time in my life, I didn't know what ASAP even was. I remember asking somebody what ASAP even mean, and
what you doing,
bro? I was.
It was Tulsa.
I'm like you guys. I don't know what they was teaching you in Tulsa.
Yeah, bro. What was y'all doing?
2004. I was.
Bro, you 14. I mean, what, 12?
No, 2004. I was in 6th grade. Nobody out here using ASAP like that. Like, hey, get over here,
What?
ASAP. No, man, they wasn't using that.
What are you
They'd be like,
talking about?
get your little black ass over here. Like, no, that's what they would say.
Oh, Tulsa.
Yeah.
Bro,
So-
this is not
you do
Jordan's not a depiction of Tulsa. I promise.
So, I'm gonna start with stand up. Of course, like you guys mentioned, like stand up was a great song, even better video. I even like that little background, that little. I like that little background sound that they put in there. But come on, man, ASAP. Come on, man. That's that beat, the lyrics, the feeling. Like, bro, you can't tell me y'all wasn't outside just bumping ASAP. Like, come on, man. This is
I
one.
was.
You got your CD player in. You got the over the head headphones, bro. You was beating this one by.
You're right. Yeah, I definitely was out there bumping it.
I was saying the letters.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nigga run up on me, I'm gonna blow him up. You're like, come on, man. I gotta go with ASAP. And this, like I said, this could be because my T.I. bias. I am happy that we have Larry and Spenser here to kind of balance out. Even Nate, I'm happy we have him here too to probably balance out me and Brandon. But I'm definitely going with ASAP.
Okay. Ludacris gets a 3-2. So that was a very split decision. Okay. For the next one, we have from T.I. Rubber Band Man.
A rubber band man, like a one-man band. Treat these niggas like the Apollo and I'm the Sandman. Told 100 grand, cannon in the waistband. Looking for a sweet lick, but this is the wrong place, man. 7-time felon, what I care about a case, man. I'm campaigning to bury the hate, so say your grace, man. I don't talk behind a nigga back, I say it in his face. I'm a thoroughbred nigga, I don't fake it, I don't hate. Check my resume, nigga, my records impeccable.
Going up against Roll Out from Ludacris.
With them diamonds in it. Where'd you get that matching Benz with them windows tinted? Who them girls you be with when you be riding through? Man, I ain't got nothing to prove. I paid my dues, breaking the rules and shake fools while I'm taking it.
Alrighty. So,
oh, my bad. Can I mention one quick thing?
Sure.
ASAP. There was on Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition, one of the greatest racing car games of all time.
Remix. Put the remix on there. We don't talk about
Midnight Club 3
remix.
Yes, it is.
Once that remix came out, you guys can take this original back. Thank you.
My bad. All right, go ahead, Spenser.
I will go first, and Rubber Band Man is the first T.I. song I remember. Like that's when I remember being introduced to T.I., like personally. And it was cool. I wasn't moved. It wasn't a situation where I was like, I'm gonna have to keep up with this T.I. person. It didn't do that for me. Roll Out. Roll Out was always great to me. What in the world is in that bag? What you got in that bag? Like, it was. I needed that. I didn't know I needed it. But I absolutely needed that. For me, it's gonna be Roll Out. I love that song. That song, it takes me back to better times, of course. And all of these songs do. But
oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna be playing this playlist for a long time. Just letting everybody know right now.
Yeah,
like it's just locked in. But
It's a solid playlist.
but yeah, for me it's gonna have to be Rollout in this matchup. Definitely not a bad matchup. It's not lopsided like some of the other ones have been, but I go Rollout here. Brandon, what do we think?
Yeah. Roll Out, fun song. A lot of fun, like you talked about. Luda used a lot of like fun little cadences to kind of make you. He does that really well, like to where he'll say a word or drag it out to the point to where it makes it more memorable. But for me, I got to go Rubber Band Man. That organ, like that organ was crazy. First of all, calling yourself Rubber Band Man is still be cool, and like making it like make us understand why they call you that was fire. I think this was I want to say 24s is the first music video I saw of his, but this was up there. But yeah, Rubber Band
and I will
Man,
say,
yeah.
for me, I liked the song Rubber Band Man because in Static Shock there was a villain named Rubber Band Man, and I associated those two together.
Yeah.
But again, I wasn't moved personally.
Yeah.
But yes, just as a little point of reference for me. Nate, what do we think?
So I feel like we've already established tonight that I have somewhat of a Luda bias for a lot of these songs. And Roll Out, it just do something to you. You know, it gets you right. It gets you right. You know, you can't help but bounce to that thing. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna cap to you. But I've also said tonight, I'm an honorary Houstonian. Anybody that knows anything about some history, putting that organ in that rap right there, that's some real down south Houston type roots right there. And some of y'all don't know me, but you know, I was raised in the Baptist church, so a little organ do something to me. I gotta go Rubber Band Man. I ain't gonna lie. Gotta go Rubber Band Man. You know, it's hard to beat an organ in a rap. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll probably play that as soon as we get off this call today.
Yeah.
Okay. Jordan.
I'm gonna start with Rubber Band Man. Rubber Band Man, when I was younger, was the reason I used to wear rubber bands around the wrist.
Oh yeah.
Because I was like, oh, T.I. got in a music video? I mean, I ain't got the money like T.I., but I'm still, you know, rock the rubber band around the wrist. So I will say, I think everybody, when that song came out, was probably starting to do that too. The lyrics on Rubber Band Man, this is another special one for me. I think I am like Brent. I think 24s might have been the first time like I really realized like who T.I. was, but this was like the second. It's either this song or 24s was one of them.
Yeah.
But for Roll Out, Ludacris, I really enjoyed that song as well. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna give it to Ludacris on this one.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
As much as I wanted to give it to T.I. on this one, I got to give it to Ludacris on this one.
Larry is here to break the tie.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna break the tie. I ain't about to hold you guys. Rubber Band Man was Roll Out. What are you talking about?
What are we doing here, bro?
What are y'all talking about? Roll Out, bro. The music once again, it was fun, man. And I didn't even know about Rubber Band Man. Trap music and I'm Serious. I didn't know about both of those albums or anything. To tell you the truth, I really didn't get put onto T.I. until Urban Legend like that. Like I knew 24s and shit like that, but no, it wasn't. Yeah, this setup is great. It is going in the favor that I wanted it to go in.
Crazy.
Matches up are doing their job. They are eliminating the songs that need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah. No. I mean, Ludacris and T.I. on both sides is eliminating the songs that go good, great. Let's stick to the hard hitters. So yeah, Roll Out, absolutely, because you needed a hard hitter to go against Top Back.
Okay. In the next matchup for Ludacris, we have Move Bitch.
Hey, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Oh no, the fight's out. I'm about to punch your
going up against Ride With Me for T.I.
Come up missing it. Ride with me, nigga. Let me show you where we kick it at. Where them killers living at, and TIP be chilling at. Ride with it, come and ride with it. Come and ride with it, homeboy. Yeah, come ride with it. Ride through Atlanta, and I found him with the double dough. Make these bitches wonder what he be in so much trouble for. I'm touching folk. Anytime they try and ground hustle folk, I'm busting folk. What the fuck we argue, fussing, cussing for? You lucky hoe a couple years ago, I'd probably cut your throat, but fuck it though.
Brandon, what do we think?
This is tough. This like the way y'all said roll out hit, that's the way this Move Bitch hit. The beat was crazy. I would argue Luda got out rapped on his own song, but I mean that's neither here nor there. That's neither
By
here nor
Mystical?
there. Yeah.
Mystical.
Yeah. Mystical was the star on that song.
Mystical was cooking.
Yeah.
What? It still qualifies for that song?
No, it does. Definitely got to give him credit. He picked people to be features on the song. I got to give him credit for that. Really great song. Video was crazy. It was chaotic, but in a good way. But again, T.I. to me, and I'll say this consistently, T.I. makes better music, but Luda is, I think, slightly the better lyricist, and just has like is probably a little more catchy. You know what I mean?
I agree.
But like the organ on T.I., so like the musicality of it, I was just like, I gotta go. This is tough, but I'm gonna go Ride With Me.
Bro,
That's
T.I.
tough.
he's a storyteller. In all his songs, he's literally telling you a story. Like he's telling you in this song, like, come and rob me. Let me show you around Atlanta. Let me show you what it's like around here. Like he's a storyteller.
Yeah.
Jordan, would you like to go next?
Oh, I'm next? Oh yeah, bro. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm a huge T.I. fan, and like I was just saying, like he's a storyteller, and for me, I think "Move Bitch" might have been the first Ludacris song that like I remember off the top of my head, like I remember hearing first. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Ride With Me, bro. That's just it's a super fun song. I rock that whole album to this day.
Okay, Nate.
You know, I'm gonna keep this one short and sweet. Move Bitch. You know, I feel like there's not really that much explaining that needs to be done. I just feel, you know, this is such an iconic song, and yeah, nah, like I know I said I love a good organ, but they're gonna have to play that organ a little harder to beat this song right here. I'm not gonna lie to you. But
Okay.
period.
Also, at this point in my life, when I hear "Move Bitch," I just automatically think about white chicks when he's like running to get to the bathroom.
Move, bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's literally what I think about that.
Oh, so good.
Shoulder check that shit. That's funny.
Yeah. Like hit her with a hit stick. Yeah. Larry.
Well, Spencer, I'm the tiebreaker on this shit.
Oh, I haven't voted, so
Yeah. Well,
am I bad? Oh,
I'm trying to let you know.
okay.
Yeah, I'm the tiebreaker on this thing.
You made a decision.
So, as Jordan, as Brandon said, yeah, Mystical was the star of that. Then Ludacris. Honestly, I-20 being on there, that was the weak point of Move Bitch. You know, I really didn't care about I-20's part in anything.
I didn't even know that nigga's name.
I didn't either.
Huh?
I didn't even know that nigga's name. I just
I will say his crew was kind of low-key trash.
DTP?
Low-key. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It was garbage, bro.
We'll talk about a little bit.
Yes, he was definitely better than DTP. I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Ride With Me. So I'm biased towards Ludacris, y'all, but I'm really about to just focus in on what we're here for. And honestly, because of I-20's verse and Ride With Me being what the song was, I gotta go T.I. Ride With Me in that. I hate it. And it's not fair because we're talking about a damn 2001 album compared to T.I. on 2006, where they had time to mature and to do this stuff. So yeah, Ride With Me got to win. That's why I say I'm the tiebreaker, baby. It's over with.
I too am gonna go with Ride With Me.
Oh wow, that was unexpected.
Okay.
Wow, what a twist!
Because I will say in this, like that's the organ. I was like, ooh,
Yeah, bro.
like that's a song where the organ was doing something
Yeah.
for me.
No
Like
doubt.
that's why I was like, oh yeah, like
Yeah.
T.I. is
Also,
cooking in this
if you
song.
lived in Atlanta and the way he talks about Atlanta, you recognize all the different zones he's talking about in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm sure it hit different, way different in Atlanta than it does, anywhere else.
Right.
So, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but right now it's 3-3,
Oh boy.
Game
Okay.
7.
and I know how I feel about this next one.
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
So we have playing for Ludacris area codes.
In different area codes. Area codes. Now you thought I was just 770 and 404? I'm worldwide, yet act like y'all know it's the abominable hoe man. Globetrot International Postman, neighbor dick dope man. 718s, 202s, I send small cities and states. I owe you 901. Matter of fact, 305. I'll jump off the G4. We can meet outside. So control your.
Going up against You Don't Know Me by
Oh.
T.I.
Yeah.
Nigga, you don't know. Hey, I ain't tripping, but the truth is really you don't know. Yeah, you know they call me T.I., but you don't know. You be hating and I see why, cause you don't know. I think it's time I made a song for niggas who know. I graduated at the streets, I'm a real OG. I've been trapping, shooting pistols since I stood both feet. So all you niggas acting bad, you gon' have to show me. You gon' make me bring your Chevy to a real slow creep. My niggas hanging at the window now.
I'll go first. As has been stated on the record, I am a big fan of Ludacris. He is my favorite. However, You Don't Know Me. I had a very beautiful childhood. It was wonderful. I had loving parents, a loving family. I didn't have any like real turbulence or struggles. You Don't Know Me had me thinking I was from the streets. Like I was one of these hood niggas out here when I listened to You Don't Know Me. It really like You Don't Know Me and like Crunk Juice. They really had me
Yes.
I really
Using
thought
using the trenches, huh?
yeah, like those songs. I didn't actually know gang signs, but when these songs were on,
Oh, that's game.
I knew gang signs, and I was a different person when these songs.
You had the do-rag on in the mirror with the headband on, right? You the big shirt on, big shorts on.
I did that anyway. That was the aesthetic for the time.
Everybody, audience, everything. Shout out to Atlanta for just winning this
Oh,
Thursday
this
night
dude.
game.
This dude.
Yeah. Atlanta just won on Thursday night, beat Tampa
They
Bay.
did. That was a crazy game.
King of the South, still Atlanta. Go ahead.
Yeah, great timing for this episode.
Yeah, great timing. Great timing. In overtime. Yeah, did it.
So it's gonna have to be like You Don't Know Me was too much. Like I said, Top Back might have been my favorite T.I. song. This was the other one that I was like, is it this one?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with You Don't Know Me. That again, I was from another place when I heard that song.
This song was also on the famous Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition remix.
Yeah, it is.
So
Okay.
Nate, did you play that game? Do you know what we're talking about?
nah, he probably played like
I don't even know.
Gran
Let the man speak.
Turismo
Listen,
5 or
don't-
something, like some brand new game.
Don't listen to him, Nate.
Listen,
Nate,
Jordan.
I'm gonna give you a chance.
Listen,
Did you
Jordan.
play it, Nate?
Nah, he took too long.
I
Yeah, I
did
told you, he
not.
took
I ain't
too
gonna lie.
He took too
I ain't
too
even gonna
long.
lie. I did not, man.
Bro,
Nate,
this
what
get-
was your
yeah.
first video game system?
Xbox One probably.
Don't.
Boy,
Shut up.
He get younger and younger.
It's
every single
coming
time.
after him.
Jordan is
We
talking.
finna have
Boy,
some
hey,
real
look,
deal
boy,
beef,
that boy got
bro.
T.I. winning. This nigga starts talking out the side of his neck.
Man, no. So I need to preface this. My folks, I have real old school folks. I may be young, but my folks are probably as old as y'all's folks. Spence, we've talked about it, so you already know. They weren't big gaming console people. My oldest brother, he had a PS2. But with him being the oldest brother, he didn't let us touch that. So me and my other brothers first game was the Wii. I ain't gonna cap. It was the Wii.
Damn, the Wii.
The Wii.
That's
That's
crazy.
late.
Yeah.
Boy, that's
Disregard
crazy.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Fire, flame that man.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
late.
man.
Yeah,
Look, man.
no.
It wasn't the first
you
in
missed
the
all the
house.
fun.
Yeah, like we
All
played
the
3
fun.
systems ago for the Nintendo.
Hey, man, there's a big gap between me and my brother versus our oldest brother, and he wasn't really rocking with us like that.
That's
Dang,
funny.
you didn't even get a chance to have. Thought you was playing the game with your controller wasn't even plugged in. Like you
For
really,
real?
you really
Hey, yeah,
you
nah,
really
we had
wireless.
space. We
Yeah,
had
for
space.
What kind of games are you playing on the Wii?
Man, outside of the ones
Sports.
that came with it, sports. we
Didn't even have fun on the Wii
2K,
either.
Madden.
Ah,
We was big
man.
boxers.
Damn.
Tennis auto.
Yeah, jumping on with a Wii and Nintendo. So you didn't get into Mario Kart. You didn't get into no Mario
No,
Party.
that was on the
They was
Mario
on.
Kart.
Yeah, it was
Mario
on
Kart was
Wii
on the Wii.
because they had that
It
double
was,
dash. I
but
remember.
you didn't get into it for like having an N64 and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, like your blue shell always had wings.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
This
Your blue shell
is
always had
true.
wings. That is true though.
Yeah, like back in my
true.
day, like it didn't have wings.
Everybody will get to smoke. You better get the fuck out the way.
Yeah, because that thing was on the ground and it would move you out the way.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Like, oh shit,
That's crazy though. The Wii,
man.
Hey man, look, it was not my choice.
I get it. Hey, I
was
get it.
not my
I get it.
choice.
I get it.
So, Nate, area codes, you don't know me. How do you feel?
I feel like area codes, just for the simple, what he's actually saying, it's such an iconic to me and the people that I converse with. It's such an icon, but you don't know me just hits in a different way. I couldn't have area codes went against something else. I might have had to like really think about it, but as soon as you say you don't know me, my decision was set. It was locked in.
Yeah, I support it. Jordan, what do you think?
I mean, I just want to mention one couple things. When I heard area codes, I was being younger, like I was like, dang, he gonna mention 918? Is he gonna do it? He never did it, so it's kind of whack.
Yeah, no, he never spent time here in Oklahoma. Like,
yeah, clearly
he had to write IOUs to Oklahoma.
Yeah, you're right. And he said that too. Another thing he said, I was listening to it when we decided to do this again. He was like, I Bangkok and Bangkok. And I was like, whoa, what do you mean by that, sir?
That one's, that's not a good one.
Well. Yeah, that one didn't age too well. I was like, what are you doing over there in Bangkok? But it's cool.
Yeah, that was what do you mean by that?
Yeah. But yeah, man, they call me T.I., but you don't know. Come on, man. He literally tells you, like, you think you know me, but you really don't know me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really about that action. You don't know me. Phenomenal song. Again, T.I.'s top 7 songs from T.I. Top 7. I'm gonna give you the top 7.
Because he definitely said, and quit telling niggas you my partner.
Yeah, because you don't know me.
You don't know me.
Yeah. That's crazy. Like, they call me T.I., but like you don't know me.
You be hating and I see why. Larry?
We'll start with area codes. Area codes, once again, fun song. Great. Talking about women, great time. It's 2000.
And also an excellent feature.
Yeah, Nate Dogg.
Nate G.
Anytime you put Nate Dogg anywhere, it's always going to work out.
It's an excellent feature.
It was 2003. I was 11.
It feels like area codes is older than that.
I pulled up when I was talking about
that makes
2001.
I'm sorry. This is word of mouth. It's 2001. You're right. Yeah, 2001. So I'm 9. Yeah. I'm 9. I didn't have no hoes at 9. What the hell a hoe? I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. I didn't have no hoes.
I knew what hoes were because of wrestling.
That's true.
Well, yeah, you right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I absolutely knew what hoes were, and because in No Mercy, she was my goal because she cost so much money to buy.
Yeah, that is true. I forgot about that.
I was like, no, I'm gonna buy her.
Yeah, I forgot all
so
about
crazy.
That it does. Crazy. I'm gonna buy her. That dude's on.
But
again, like if you know, you know.
Yeah, that's facts. That's true.
As I said, once again, great time. Going up against. This is a 2001. I see this is a bad matchup. This was a 2001 going against T.I.
Too bad.
And in an older form and things like that. You know, if you would have, if you would have put
Nothing.
I'm serious. Some songs, I'm serious in here, or whatever. Area code is about to fucking win. Absolutely.
No.
But now let's talk about You Don't Know Me. You know they call me Leroy, and you don't know me.
Leroy.
I went to a white school, and Spenser's hitting it on. Me and Spenser are friends for a reason. I need y'all to know that. I'm the only nigga there.
That's tough.
I go to a private school and shit. You know, I got my Walkman and stuff.
Real name is Clarence, huh?
Hey, nigga, no Skip Lawrence. Get it right. You know, I got my Walkman. I got the no skip feature and everything like that.
Oh, you was balling the no skip feature.
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't get that till later.
I could be jamming around that motherfucking skipping and stuff. Hell no. I said, Mama, we got to get one that no skip right. This is it, Mama. This is it. I brought the hood to that Christian school in Edmond. I did, and I was proud of it. You know, I would let motherfuckers know, nigga, you don't know, but I'm about to show you. So yeah, You Don't Know Me was great. Good time. Urban legend.
Brandon, we're done here, but would love to know what you think.
Yeah, again, I think this is a consistent thing. Not all the time, but Luda, we're fun. We're having fun. It's light. We're having a good time. We're talking, make a couple jokes. Oh, yeah, cool. T.I., even to this day, that whoever created that beat, shout out to them. I don't know who it was. I don't know who the producer was, but it's to right now. It hits like that beat age, and that's the one thing about me. I feel like T.I.'s music ages a little better, just overall throughout time. Because again, like You Don't Know Me is like you play that not today, everybody can be like, "Oh, that's fire." Whereas, you know what I mean? Where obviously the content of area codes doesn't age as well, but also just the song. So to me, yeah, it's clearly T.I. It's not even close.
Telling a story once again.
Yeah, the beat is crazy. His cadence, you hear he's from the South. Like it's just overwhelming. That's a tough match. To me, it's the best song in the bracket. So I don't think anything would have stood well with it. Maybe a tougher matchup. But yeah, it was definitely tough for area codes.
And just think about when he's talking about you gonna make me bring a Chevy to a real slow creep. Like that those whole lyrics right there, you can literally picture that whole entire scene happening.
Right.
And I'm like, bro, that is a storyteller right there.
Yep. Okay. So with that, we have T.I. winning this matchup 4-3. And so that everybody knows, Brandon, your votes, you voted for T.I. 6 out of the 7 times.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
I'll stand on it.
For Brandon, it was a 6-1. Jordan, it was a 5-2 for T.I. For me, it was a 4-3 for T.I.
Yeah.
Nate, 4-3 for Ludacris. Larry, 4-3 for T.I. So the fact that T.I. got a 4-3 victory overall kind of lines up with how we voted. But now we can talk about the song selection because I know there are some opinions. Larry has been itching to talk about this, so I am going to give Larry the floor.
The fuck do you niggas do? Y'all just what? Okay. Who do we want to start with? We want to start with T.I. Let's start with T.I. since y'all T.I. fans. Okay. Jordan, we're starting with you since you supposed to be the hoodest nigga ever. So
I do all right.
Now let me, before you start, let me tell you how this happened. We each, Jordan, Brandon, and myself, were told, hey, pick up to 10 songs that you would want featured on here.
sit down.
Any song that got all three of us,
What I say?
like any song all three of us put on our lists, made it immediately. And then we would negotiate any twos or ones as needed until we got to 7.
You're doing too much.
Yeah.
Larry's talking to his dog.
I'm sorry.
Just so everybody, like, that was, yeah, so everybody knows. But that is how the songs were chosen. And so there was negotiation between the three of us, and there were some songs that were brought up and some songs that were eliminated, and that is how we reached these. I will say, no, I'm gonna let Larry go first. I will say what I'm gonna say later.
Go ahead and say it. You're already talking. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm a fan of Ludacris, as we've discussed, and I was not happy with Ludacris's list here.
Not at all, because there's one Ludacris fan to 2 T.I. fans and shit. Crazy.
Whoa.
What song wasn't on there? Yeah, I'm like,
yeah.
bro, Luda barely got hits. Come on, man.
You are a liar.
See,
You
now-
are a
now-
falsifier.
I was just
Shit
playing.
You are a
there.
prevaricator.
Watch your fucking mouth.
I was just playing. he got more than a couple.
If it was up to me,
No,
a couple of songs that would have been featured. First of all, "Last of a Dying Breed." I needed that.
I brought up Last of a Dying Breed.
I wanted "Last of a Dying Breed." I wanted "Diamond in the Back." I wanted
I
"Group
said
of
that
Scrub."
too. I grew up a Group. I didn't say. I'll say that, but
Oh,
I said Diamond in the
Group
Back
was a good one. I forgot about that one. That's a good one. Yeah.
You
And
guys,
I got outvoted. And
You did
no,
what you
that's
could,
what happened.
man.
No, don't. That's what happened.
I brought up Last of a Dying Breed after we had already created the list. I was
No,
like, hey,
"Last of a
should we-
Dying Breed" was on my list, and I
Oh.
said we should do "Last of a Dying Breed," and we
And I
should pull out either "Splash Waterfalls" or "Blueberry Yum Yum." And I was
I've
outvoted.
never voted. I didn't vote for Blueberry Yum Yum at all. I barely listened to the song before. So that was a Jordan, I'm from Tulsa pick. But it was not a pick of mine. I honestly never thought of Blueberry Yum Yum for Luda. But
I
yeah.
had nothing to say.
Yeah.
speaking of Tulsa, I went to Tulsa today for work, Jordan, and we went to Tulsa International Airport. That's my first time going to the airport, and we were checking out some of the things there. We went for a snow removal class or whatever. We didn't need that shit. I just wanted to go, and I enjoyed the airport. The airport is way better than Will Rogers because it's all the pictures and everything. You know, it's something to look at. Maybe
the area,
new to me,
the
but
area ain't better.
The area is not better. That's for sure. The area is not better. No,
yeah,
not
the area ain't better.
But then we went down Yale, and I was showing them. I was like, yeah, right here. This is lipstick right here. Yale and 31st. But I went to go visit my grandma. But anyway, going back to the stuff. So you guys did not pick not one song from the Grammy-winning album Release Therapy. And that is saying something because he got a Grammy for an album. He beat other people out, which means T.I.'s King was in that nomination too, and Ludacris beat him out for that.
I gotta see what songs is on.
What
that
was
one.
on Release Day?
Yeah, I know.
If I gotta be honest.
You had Runaway Love, you had War with God, and it just makes me think, were y'all?
Oh, we tried to get Group of Screw Up though.
Were we just picking singles? Because
yeah, so we did have some more criteria. They had to be predominantly featured on the song.
Like it had to be their song. We couldn't
it had to be their
features
song, yeah.
of theirs.
No, I'm saying, did it have to be singles? Were y'all that's what y'all were
It didn't
going
matter.
more for? Were singles?
Yeah, it didn't matter. Yeah.
It
I
didn't
think
really
that
matter.
I think as far as the knowledge that we had, singles held a lot more weight than songs on albums that, you know, didn't have music videos or weren't played more outwardly. I can say that sincerely because I know there are some songs from Ludacris that I was like, they don't know what these songs.
Because honestly, like I did extensive research since the time that Spenser told me about this and everything, and I'm sitting there. I did the song playlist first, okay, and then I went back and I started comparing albums and stuff. And trap music probably would have beat Word of Mouth for the simple fact that T.I. was telling a story, but Release Therapy did beat King. And for you guys, and for you guys not to put What You Know on there was crazy. How
I said that. I want to say.
And to be fair, that was too many. There were too many. T.I. has too many good songs, and so to limit it to 7 was kind of tough.
And I want you guys to go back after this episode, and I want you, and y'all can talk about it after or whatever, when you bring back something else. But I want you guys to compare intro songs and that first song after that number track 1 and then track 2 with Ludacris and stuff in that same year. 04, Ludacris's intro to the Red Light District is so banger, it's crazy. And y'all probably don't know it. Spenser know it, but y'all don't know it. And that nigga went hard as hell. Now, King, the intro to King was fantastic because some horns came in. Oh
yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh yeah, great. You know, so I'm really just go back in there and doing it. Nothing from Paper Trail is on here. That was crazy because I'm Illy.
No,
56 bars intro.
Bro, we were only limited to 7 songs. Bro, it's tough. I know. I know.
Especially with T.I.
I was like, okay, I was like, Brandon. I'm not Brandon, but Jordan.
Oh,
really
especially with T.I. Oh, okay.
I was like, Jordan really just went to his. Oh, this is whenever I was nigga, and now since you got kids, I ain't nigga no more. So I don't even listen to this stuff.
Whoa. To be fair, I tried to get a lot of songs from T.I. versus T.I.P. on there.
T.I., yeah, that shit. Why the fuck would Hurt should have been on here? Yeah.
Dude, it's too many. So look at that. You just named like 50 T.I. songs, and you only had a couple.
I told you I'm going T.I. first because I'm telling you I'm going T.I. first or whatever. So that's why we was talking about that and things like that. But yeah, you going to Ludacris and stuff, and you going to Theater of the Mind. That's that Theater of the Mind, undisputed with Floyd Mayweather, bro. Come on, but like I said, Last of a Dying Breed was a good one and things like that. You had to do it for hip hop. Yeah.
And I know that this didn't necessarily need to be on there, but I wanted Everybody With Me Drunk as Fuck.
Everybody With Me Drunk as Fuck, break it down and roll it up. Yeah.
I know that probably had no place in 7.
That song had better than no T.I. song that we just listed. Boy, I tell you.
Yeah. Once again, another fun song from Luda. You guys are right. T.I., since T.I. was a damn drug dealer and was dealing with...
he got stories.
I'm just saying.
That type of shit, he has stories, and that's why he can do that.
Yeah.
No, he absolutely, he got stories. There's no question about that.
Ludacris was a disc jockey
from Chicago.
Okay. Okay.
That's funny.
Yeah. So white people in the audience, T.I. and Ludacris ended the beef, and in 2008 they both were featured for the first time on each other's respective albums. And on the T.I. album, on Paper Trail, Ludacris came on Top of the World, which is a great song.
Yeah.
And honestly, I might say that On Top of the World was better than the Theater of the Mind feature for T.I. on Ludacris' song Wish You Would. But Wish You Would was more gangster than... They kind of did a switch up in a way. On Top of the World was how Ludacris is usually fun and stuff. On Top of the World is a fun song. But Wish You Would is more of a T.I. gangster song and shit. And yeah. Check him out and stuff if you don't care about that shit. So
I mean, while we're here, Nate, did you have a problem with the song list? I mean, that's erudite grievances.
You know, I had a couple things. You know, it's been stated about 17,000 times throughout the past couple hours by you, Jordan. You know, there is an age gap here, but I definitely there's some things that the brother Larry said I have to say. No Paper Trail is absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane.
Rapping for hell of it. Never a brick again. Must I tell your bitch again? Go ahead.
And that's all I have to say about T.I. But you know, as far as Luda, there's definitely, you know, the fact that What Your Fantasy was not even mentioned. My Chick Bad was not even mentioned.
That song wasn't all that good to me. My Chick Bad was cool, but
I
to
feel
go
like
up
My
against
Chick
any
Bad
T.I.
was
And
that.
look, I
He
get
up
should have
against
did
any
that instead of
T.I. up
Area
against any
Code.
T.I. songs.
2010, because you say the same thing about T.I. No Mercy and Battle of the Sexes, you didn't care about them albums.
Oh,
You
I
know
did
what?
like
No
I did
Mercy
like
was
no
solid.
I did like No Mercy.
You did like No Mercy?
There's no mercy.
No Mercy.
That
No
intro was
Mercy
nice.
was T.I. back in in the rest of the 2000s?
I mean,
No.
No, he's
But like,
not.
Get Back Up with Chris Brown, fired. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a cool album, but it's not that T.I. that we were coming up on with all this other shit.
Yeah,
I
because
mean, I agree.
because he was like growing and stuff. He
Yeah,
wasn't.
because he already did his bid in jail and shit like that.
Yeah, that's
first
why
one
Get Back
and
Up.
stuff.
Exactly.
I mean, same thing for Ludacris. Battle of the Sexes wasn't what these other ones were and things like that. And it just,
Yeah, I feel for you, Spence. You did what you could.
Oh, don't do that.
I mean,
No, that's what happened.
No.
because and I know it happened because I've listened to a good majority of these music podcast episodes that y'all have done, and one thing about Jordan is he's very sure of who he is, and he has no problem not hiding his bias. And his bias can be very, very strong, and so I don't know if there's something that you do about that in the future as far as song selection goes, but
you gotta take me out of comfort zone, something that I don't know. That's
Again,
what
I
you
will
gotta
say,
do.
then you're just like, nope, this is trash.
now, even though I am talking shit, I will say Jordan is right. Narrowing to 7 was challenging.
Yeah, it's tough.
But on both sides, because again, there are a lot of Ludacris songs that I wanted
that weren't mentioned.
Didn't
There
make
were.
it.
Also, to be fair,
Diamond in the Back, honestly, I
Yeah,
would
no
even
Diamond in the Back
also,
is
Spencer,
crazy.
no, put that out here because we got better ones than that, Spencer.
also
But-
to be
Well,
fair,
yeah.
me and
I
Brandon
mean, there's
could
Get
not come
Back,
with
there's
10
Act a
songs either.
Fool.
Yeah,
Yeah, me and Brandon couldn't get the 10 songs.
I couldn't get to 10. I'll be honest.
I was
got
at
the
like,
you couldn't
7.
get the 10 Ludacris songs?
Yeah,
For
I was at like
Ludacris-
7.
Look,
I
y'all
was
don't
at like-
y'all don't do your research for y'all do this stuff. Y'all just go off head.
No, we was
Correct.
going off the dump because we all met together and was like, all right,
Yeah.
off the top, what do you think? Now, if I would have had 2 days to research, yeah, sure. But I'll be honest, didn't want to listen to that much. Ludacris music.
Okay, all right, cool.
With Ludacris, I had like 13 and had to drop it to 10.
Y'all really. I'm telling you that I'm telling you to do this. Let me know, and I can draw you guys up a list for these artists and stuff like that. Like, here you go, do this, and I promise you.
All right,
you
the
can
next
find
one
something.
we got Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. You got us?
Oh shit!
No
I don't know
way.
about that boy.
Nah, I just playing.
I like it like that, but I know it ain't.
But I will say, I said we shouldn't do "Live in the Sky." I wanted a
I
couple
wanna-
other songs.
I want to give him a
over Live in the
layup on
Sky.
that one. I want to give him a layup.
"Live in the Sky" was like, oh hell.
Yeah, no.
Little Sky is a good song.
Yeah, Live in
Yeah,
the
it's a
Sky
good
is
song,
what
but-
you know.
But there's
Yeah.
some songs by artists that are quality songs that you might not skip, but you damn sure not like, ooh, you know what I want to listen
Top
to?
7,
Live
yeah.
in the Sky.
Because I
Yeah.
wanted to do "Why You Wanna." You don't like. I wanted to do a
24s.
couple, 24. Like I wanted a
Yeah.
couple. Like,
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. It was just know, audience, that this list for Ludacris was going downhill just because we picking the top TIs and we didn't pick the top Ludas.
I mean, it's
No.
not our fault that Luda
Yeah.
ain't got the top. So.
He got the
Yeah.
top shit. Y'all just didn't pick
It's
him.
not. No, it's not. It's y'all's fault for not
Yeah.
knowing better Ludacris songs.
Exactly.
My
Y'all just
point
didn't
is-
pick 'em.
Spencer,
Because they were
Spencer's
quite
making it-
popular.
Spencer's making it sound like he was in here thoroughly fighting for something. He wasn't. He wasn't.
Because
There's a
Ludacris was
receipt of
rapping
me
his
asking
ass
for
off.
all of these things.
And I was like, I wasn't that passionate about Ludacris. Like, because again, I only had like five or six.
And that's the thing. We had to go with
they were
the
five
songs
when we were
that
kids.
everybody chose. So like
Yeah.
Act a Fool, obvious. Move Bitch, yes, we're doing that. Roll Out, yeah, but I was not happy with how these things
I'm gonna
ended.
be honest. If you would have got the songs you wanted, I still think he gets drugged.
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
Well, and that's because you haven't heard these songs. That's what the problem
we
is.
would have had to listen.
Y'all homework for
Spence,
me
I'ma
is go
say-
listen to the Red Light District.
It would have
I heard that
happened
one.
the same way for the simple fact that Jordan would have been like, this song is bumping, but back when I heard this way back then, this is how I felt.
I still feel the same way.
Yeah. When
That's
I was in the
funny.
We
mean
wouldn't have gave
streets
it
of
a chance.
Tulsa.
Yeah, when I was
Right.
ducking bullets in Tulsa.
Because
I see.
honestly, Ludacris started storytelling in 2006 and 2008, and he started giving you some, and he did a really good job.
Oh, so he's following T.I. The T.I. been telling
No,
stories.
that does not mean you're following anybody. You're just storytelling in the way.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
because
grew up a
T.I.
little
was the
bit.
first storyteller. Okay.
Yeah, he is.
Okay,
He's
see,
like
that was
Aesop,
crazy.
See,
Aesop
this is-
fables.
Because
Jordan
if you want
makes
to do
us
that,
TI
you got
fans look crazy.
E40, and he got a song called "The Art of Storytelling" and shit.
So wait, okay. So then let me ask you guys right now, Larry and Nate, because I mean we've already been talking about like who's the next artist, who's the next artist we should do in you guys' opinions.
to battle.
Yeah,
I told
Okay,
Spence.
give me somewhere where you want. You want East Coast, West Coast, back south.
anybody,
Just
I
give me
told
something.
but
so I can-
similar. Go ahead, Nate.
I told Spence one thing, one head to head that would be interesting to me would be arguably two of the best rappers alive, Hove and Wayne.
Cole and Wayne. Oh, Wayne.
No, he
I
said
don't-
Hove. He said Hove.
Oh, Hove
Oh.
and Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would be dope.
That'd be an interesting matchup, but I think I know where I would go.
I
for most
agree.
of those.
See,
I agree.
I would go the opposite way.
Most people are going Lil Wayne for that.
I'm going
But
Hov.
for me, it depends
I'm
which
going
Lil
Hov.
Wayne because
Yeah, that's the
after-
thing. The songs will determine how it goes because
right.
I picked T.I. in this situation, but
Sure.
had the songs been different,
Because after
T.I. would have
2010,
got stomped out.
to me, after 2010, I stopped listening to Wayne. So like before 2010, I was tapped in, but after that, I stopped listening. So we talked about Kanye and Drake. We talked about them two going against each other. We talked about Young Jeezy and
We should do Kanye and we should do Kanye and Lil Wayne.
Oh,
you
that's
said
what it was.
Kanye and Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that. We also we talked Kanye, Lil Wayne. We did talk that. We talked Young Jeezy, T.I. Who else did we talk about?
We talked
Is that
about
it?
50 Cent and somebody.
Oh, maybe it was 50 Cent and
It would be
Young
if you did
Jeezy.
Kanye. I feel like you would have Kanye and
That's the one we
That's the
really.
yeah.
That's the one we
Kanye
really.
fighting a matchup for Kanye was difficult.
Yeah,
because it'd be
that's.
like Pharrell, but Pharrell doesn't even have that many
Oh
albums.
no,
But
no.
that's Pharrell and Kanye would be on the same thing because they're the same type of person.
Yeah,
So-
but the hits.
Pharrell
the
would
hits-
get-
because
be
Kanye was
lopsided.
actually he became an
Yeah.
artist instead of just a producer. Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we were trying to figure out.
And then to get us out of the comfort zone, I suggested NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys because that would actually be a really good head-to-head. It would get everyone out of their comfort zone. They'd have to do some actual listening,
Jordan.
Yeah.
but it would also
Okay,
have some
okay.
nostalgia attached.
Okay.
I think we could put it to the list, but I do think there are other out of comfort zone matchups we could do. Now we know Jordan. It don't matter what we pick. Jordan ain't listened to it.
Yeah, like if it's
Ain't
not
heard it before.
if it's not
Yeah, if it ain't
hardcore
rap.
rap between this year and this year,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Jordan's not gonna.
Yeah, to be fair, that is true. But hey, I'm working on it though. I got two
Hey.
girls. I'm working on it.
Lady Gaga and Katy Perry.
I would
Lady
never
Gaga
tell
would
you. I
stomp
don't,
her
I
ass
don't
out.
know any of those songs. To be honest.
Lady
No,
Gaga
what?
would drag Katy Perry in that
What?
matchup.
Yeah, you're smoking. You tripping. Lady
Okay,
Gaga-
cool. That's why I said it. That's
Katy
why I
Perry
said
got
it.
bangers.
Lady Gaga and Katy
She
Perry.
does. That's true.
Go back and listen to them.
Lady Gaga's too much.
If we did just straight up who can sing, oh yeah, we know it's on. But yeah, bangers, nah. Lady Gaga getting smoked.
Okay. Yeah, go listen to Born This Way. Yeah, okay.
I'm just saying, like she can put out song. I think Lady Gaga is a better artist by far, but hits, I don't know, bro. But we did talk about Confessions, but we just couldn't find a good.
Oh, we originally talked
matchup.
about Confessions or
What
Graduation.
you want to do? You want to do Usher against somebody?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you got then Usher and R. Kelly.
No. We
Right.
can't.
Kids don't wanna talk
no,
about
we can't-
Kelly.
Yeah, we don't do R.
Kids
Kelly
don't
right
want to talk
here.
about
Oh,
Robert.
no.
man.
No,
I'm glad I brought that up. I've been meaning to get on your ass about that for a long time.
Oh, you must be out here supporting
Let
Diddy
me
too.
tell you
huh?
something.
Oh, that's crazy.
Let me tell you something.
Hey, what they trying to say? They're not the same.
You're right. I just
You
couldn't think of.
cannot associate the music that R. Kelly, because if you erase that shit, you're missing a lot of stuff because R. Kelly did so much in the R&B world.
You're right.
That's
He
true.
did. Yeah.
He did so much for everybody and himself.
Yep.
You couldn't do it.
He did a
I
lot of stuff.
agree.
You're right.
Do you know that R. Kelly and Jay-Z were like two of the artists that like every album you did for being a 90s artist to in the 2010s went platinum? That's
Yep,
hard.
you're right. But
you start to drop off
what?
somewhere and start going.
You know what? That
but
don't
they kept on going
discount.
platinum.
That don't discount what I saw this man.
Hey.
You know, I can't
Did
even say allegedly
Did you listen to him after 2003?
I mean, he's fired the whole time. I think we just don't want to.
Yeah,
we just don't want to talk about it. It's not that the music ain't
y'all
good.
missing out. Y'all can't.
I mean,
know
Ignition, bro.
it's
Ignition was one of my favorites.
Yeah, we already
all
know
time. Yeah, we know
music
it's
is fire.
when it
We
comes
just
to
don't
music.
Y'all can't do that, man.
So
you got to give R. Kelly his
So
props.
you still bumping More Money, More Problems from Diddy? Still Last Train to
Oh,
Paris?
I'm glad we're talking about that too. Okay, so No Way Out, that in 1997 when it won its Grammy, that's a great album. This 2023 album that he just did, the Love album, was actually pretty good. A lot of people do not like Diddy because Diddy gets on there and he raps, and they don't like his rapping. But Diddy wasn't on there and rapping and shit. He kind of did a DJ Khaled sense of album, and he let just the artist do his thing. It's not a bad album. It's really not.
Okay, we gave R. Kelly and Diddy way more time than they ever deserved.
So
I separate the art and the artist.
Yeah, because you have to.
Like, I will watch The Cosby Show.
Yeah.
Oh, it should have never got taken off.
But also, like, William Cosby is like Dr. Huxtable? Absolutely.
That's the thing. We can just we can go there.
Yeah,
whereas
so
R. Kelly, you can't separate.
No,
it is what it is.
I can step in the name of love, but there are some R. Kelly songs I can't listen to.
Just know
That's
you stepping on women right now.
I can't I can't listen to Bump and Grind.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point. But
Well played is good.
But I can listen to I Believe I Can Fly.
Yeah, 12 Play was really 12. You're right.
Yeah.
But we just couldn't find anything to compare it to Confessions.
Yeah.
That was not problematic. And honestly, Usher probably got some shit too. But
we gotta wait for it to come out.
What you mean probably? His name finna come up in that case too.
we just gotta wait for it to come
up. Then do Confessions and
Graduation. That's what I said.
No, you gotta do R&B. Do some Chris Brown.
I know that's the only reason.
Chris Brown album for that.
We brought up Chris Brown.
I said Deuces. They didn't want to listen to. Or not Deuces. Fame. They didn't want to hear it.
Bro, it ain't touching Confessions. I'm just saying.
And that's the problem is Confessions is a tough matchup.
Yeah.
And X for me, Brandon. But yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I just feel like most matchups with Confessions will be lopsided.
I agree. That's the same way anything going against Graduation.
See, I think Graduation is beatable. It's just tough. Whereas Confessions don't have that much competition. I say that like Kaleidoscope Dreams, Miguel, Fire. I just don't know if it's hanging hit for hit.
It doesn't hit for hit. It ain't hanging.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to keep thinking about it.
So, viewers, listeners, if you have suggestions for head-to-head matchups that you'd like to see in the future, Jordan told you where you can tell us about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Larry, I really appreciate you being here.
Are we going back or are we done?
I mean, did you have something else?
I didn't know. No, I didn't know if you would make it a number one. We were just matching up and yeah, okay.
Yeah, we were just going
head to head. I didn't know if it was bracking it up and stuff like that. So we were done. Okay, cool.
I mean, and we love a bracket episode.
Yeah, I wasn't for sure.
I thought it was a bracket episode too.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, with that being said, yeah, y'all definitely didn't pick the best songs. That's fine. Yeah, no, we gonna get on this music stuff. Like I said, I listened to your episode. I haven't really had time to get on Facebook and talk about it, but I've known Spenser for a long time, so I knew what Spenser's bathroom situation stuff was. Yeah, it was funny that y'all were just figuring out about it. I was cracking up. It was funny.
Yeah, that was a wild story that came out of nowhere and it ended
funny,
up being
I was cracking up with y'all.
Hilarious.
The bathroom. Oh, I forgot about that. The bathroom story. By the way,
Larry had to cook your ass, boy.
Bro, I'm just saying from the sound of how Spenser started that was wild.
My discography is very. I have a 128 gig iPod,
He's
and
at an iPod.
it's
That's an
full.
old man for real.
It's full. It's so full that's 13,000 songs on that one right there. I got 2 other iPods and everything.
Damn,
like
this
that.
guy got more iPods. That's crazy.
Because I need.
You need that 512.
I do need a 512. If I had a 512, I could put everything.
Bro, wait. Do you got the iPod with the fat charger?
I do have an iPod with fat charger. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I might need that because I have an iPod like the one from high school.
You just talking
and I had that mug ain't been on in what 15 years.
An iPod Classic or any of the iPod Touches back then. Yeah, those were great. Those were.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, we might have to tap in.
Yeah, but my 128 gig, of course, it's a newer one, so it's the little regular charger. Well, it's the Apple charger, not they went to the USB-C now. But I got a lot of music, man. I really dove into the music back in the day. We had at the pep rally in 9th grade. I didn't listen to anything anymore because I got on to my father's music, like really deep it down off into it. So I was listening to the Bar-Kays, Rick James, Tina Marie, Function, all of them and stuff. I was deep diving in things, and I didn't know what was going on in my world. So always, I'm a Ludacris fan and things. So I get up there and they ask me, who's the hottest artist right now, and I'm like, oh my god. I think I get up there and I say, Tupac.
Oh god.
Get his black ass off the stage.
Yeah, boy, they clown my ass with that shit, boy. I know one of my answers to it as well was Ludacris, but I didn't know Lil Wayne was one of the top artists right now and stuff like that. Yeah, even though that the Carter 3 just released a year before, it was a good album. But I didn't know I didn't know everybody's on his dick like that.
Damn, we can't just enjoy him.
God. No, it was egregious for some people. Yes. Like at our school, there were some people who needed to be stopped. Like,
I agree.
Are you being paid to talk about Lil Wayne?
Yeah,
yes. Because
I was a Kanye guy.
No ceilings.
Dang.
No ceilings was I can't stand that mixtape.
Really?
And people love No Ceilings. It's a cool, but I can't stand it because of them niggas.
Yeah, got you.
I do not want to go to the weight room every fucking day and listen to No Ceilings all year. I don't want to do it. Play something else.
I was a Kanye fan, and it used to annoy the hell out of me. Them Lil Wayne fans. I was just like, bro, y'all gotta chill.
Man, boy, that's another. Hey, Nate,
that thing was heat though.
Missed.
Like that drought 3, the dedication album said that drought 3 album, any of the droughts album, and also the dedications. Them mixtape was fire.
Got a bitch named Keisha, real dick pleaser.
Mm.
Yeah, the drought 3 was good. Yeah. Which listening to Top Back reminded me of why I don't listen to Talk Back and I don't do the remix, because when I listen to Top Back, I automatically go Lil Wayne's sample version. And whenever T.I. was talking about in God, he was saying, and he was using the us stuff and he was rhyming with that. All I could think of was Lil Wayne and God I trust.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's the same shit he got.
And the cigar I bust. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. Spencer, go ahead. We completely cut you off and everything. You saying your goodbyes.
I think I was closing us out.
Yeah. Go ahead. You said you said your goodbyes to Larry. My bad. Go ahead.
Larry, appreciate you being here. Thank you.
I had a good time.
We will consult you depending on the next music episode that happens.
Yeah. And if it's some white people music, I ain't got. Hey, you know who you got to consult because it can't be me. I still don't know Mr. Brightside.
What?
I didn't either. Hey, all right. Go ahead and get to my bad before we be going again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's hot. We just gonna keep going. The episode's not gonna end.
Yeah,
maybe that's what the people are here for. I don't know. Nate, I hope you enjoyed your first time here.
Hey man, I hope it's not my last. I had a great time.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll definitely have you back.
Yeah, I'm sure when we get to like some of these new age music, they definitely be back. What's all this Lil Yachty and all these new rappers?
This dude.
Come on, dude. I ain't tapped into them, bro.
Yeah, we'll get you some Lil Pump or something.
Yeah. See, there you go. Yeah, all the little rappers.
I ain't heard his
Lil Pump, didn't he die?
Ooh,
don't
I
know.
I can't
feel
help
like
you.
he did. Get me on here with
Nate, no.
get me on here with some Anita Baker.
With some what?
Anita Baker?
Anita Baker.
Oh, okay.
See,
Yeah, I
last
need
time
some
we
of that.
tried that, Anita Baker got voted off the day. Okay.
Well,
I'm
Jordan
not
don't know
gonna-
that either.
You know,
Bro, chill. I
and they
know
made me
that.
mad. I don't think I finished that episode.
Jordan don't know that either.
Yeah, we might have to have Jordan on that bracket if we do that
Oh
again.
yeah, oh yeah. Y'all,
You know-
y'all need to bring the white people to a funk episode of a bracket and introduce it because I know they don't know that type of shit. I know they don't.
Yeah. Well, again, people, we told you where you can tell us how you feel, what you want, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. So, with all that being said, we're never duplicated.
Always appreciate it.
And forever melanated.